Peace and blessings, amazing people out there. Thanks for tuning in to another Giants Talk with me, the coach, Coach Edd, bringing you my projected 53-man roster for the New York Football Giants. Now, this is now that the preseason is done. I'm going to go through each of the positions, going to give you the names who I think are going to make it. Some will surprise you. Some we already know. So make sure if you're new to the channel, you subscribe and hit the notification so you know when I post new content. And everyone, continue to like and share. Put this channel out in the algorithm so we can continue to grow. You guys are doing a great job in helping me. I am truly, truly humbled. To all my sponsors, thanks for your continued support. You guys keep energizing me each and every time I do a video. So thank you. So without further ado, let's get into the projected 53-man roster by the coach, Coach Edd. Well, quarterbacks, going to go with two. Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor. Now I'm trying to sort out the rule for the emergency quarterback, the number 3 quarterback, if it's a player you can just add without being penalized on your 53-man roster or the 46 game day roster, trying to clarify that, looking through all the rules. But once I find out, maybe there'll be an extra player added there. But the two quarterbacks, number 1, Daniel Jones, and number 2, Tyrod Taylor. Really no surprise. Thought about Daniel, Tommy DeVito, sorry. Danny DeVito is the actor. Tommy DeVito. I thought about adding him, going with 3, but no, not right now. But again, if there is that emergency you can add, I know they'll figure out a way to add him down, bring him on, and put him down onto the roster. I'm going to go with 3 running backs. Saquon Barkley, that's a given, especially with his contract. Matt Breida and Eric Gray. Yeah, the rookie is definitely making it. We saw that Robinson was already cut, so it was between Jay Sean Corbin, Gary Brightwell, and Eric Gray, and I went with Eric Gray. The offensive lineman. This is a little tricky. I've seen some people go with 8. I've seen some people go with 9. I've seen somebody go with 10. So I thought about it. I battled it. Man, do we need help along the offensive line with behind the starters? And that's really where it stems with me. So I decided to go with 9 offensive linemen. I was close to going 10, but no, I'll go 9 for now. Now you have John Michael Schmitz, Mark Lewinsky. John Michael Schmidt is the center. Mark Lewinsky, Ben Bredesen, Joshua Zudo, and Shane Lemieux as your guards. Yeah, Shane Lemieux. Andrew Thomas, Evan Neal as your offensive tackles. And Tyree Phillips and Marcus McKeithen, I put down as offensive linemen. And what do I mean by that? They can play the offensive tackle and the offensive guard positions. So that's why I was looking at it. McKeithen, I had seen throughout training camp, they had him positioned or on the depth chart as an offensive tackle, but we know he was drafted as a guard. So that that versatility is what definitely will help him stick on the roster. So, and he's played in a game, so I definitely can see him sticking around. So I went with 3 tight ends: Darren Waller, Daniel Bellinger, and Lawrence Cager. I pretty much said, yeah, that's it. Sweeney, you know, glad to see he's all right, but um, I didn't think he was going to really make it. He had an uphill battle, so I just went with those 3 wide receivers. I went with 8. And most of you who know me have heard me say time and again, I believe we're going with 8. That's Isaiah Hodgins, Paris Campbell, Darius Slayton, Jalen Hyatt, Sterling Shepard, Cole Beasley, Wandell Robinson, and Jamison Crowder. Now, Wandell is the possibility of being on the pup list, but I do keep hearing that he's going to make the roster. So, and that he's supposed to be coming off of the pup list. So, but if he is on the pup list, then there's a spot that may open up there. Defensive line, I went with 5: Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Ashawn Robinson, Raheem Nunez Roches, and Jordan Riley. DJ Davison, uh, his injury this preseason, is probably what hurt him. Maybe he makes the practice squad, but right there, I thought we were going to go with 5. Edges, and that's what I call the outside linebackers, the rush. On the depth chart, they consider them defensive ends. Went with Azeez Ojulari, Kayvon Thibodeau, Jihad Ward, Timon Fox, and O'Shane Zimenez. Coach O'Shane? Yeah, O'Shane. It's just something that I feel, and maybe I'm wrong, but right now I think he's going to make it as the 5th edge rusher. Linebackers, off the ball linebackers: Bobby Okereke, Isaiah Simmons, Micah McFadden, Darren Beavers, and Carter Coughlin. I don't think there's too many problems there. It's probably about right, especially because we just acquired Isaiah Simmons, so that pushed other guys off the roster. Cornerback, I was going to go with 5: Adoree Jackson, Deontay Banks, Trey Hawkins, Cordell Flott. Oh boy, Darnay Holmes. It hurt me to say that, but looking at the other cornerbacks that are there, Darnay is going to make the 53 on Tuesday. Safety, I went with 5: Xavier McKinney, Jason Pinnock, Dane Belton, Javarius Owens, and Nick McLeod. And then your 3 specialists are Graham Gano, Jamie Gillen, and Casey Kreider. That's my 53, my projected 53. Now, one thing I want to specify: once all the other teams have made their cuts, and we go through the waiver wire, we might pick up guys who, even though they're on our 53, they might get replaced. So there is that possibility. So while this is not a hard, definite roster, it's fluid. So this can change. But that's what I'm thinking right now. That's what I was looking at, doing some research today. I said it's going to be, those are the 53 that I see making it on Tuesday. And then before the season starts, maybe we make another change somewhere along the line. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Tell me, Coach, you're crazy. Coach, I see this player making it over that player. Whatever. Just like to hear from you guys. So thanks again for tuning in to another Giants Talk with me, the coach, Coach Ed. I really appreciate and love you all, and I look forward to bringing you more. And like I always say in sports, make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Let's go.